Hello and welcome to my last league match of the season, playing against kingsSkort, who I have not played before, but made top 8 in the championship this year. If I can do reasonably well, I think I can definitely clinch promotion if I do well enough. If I do reasonably well, I can, without, like, I don't know how many wins I need. It might be as many as 5, but 3 or 4 wins should still put me in a very strong position for promotion. So looking to do as well as possible for that. On this board, we've got broker, pickaxe, trashing. What? We've got no plus actions. Ugh. Okay. So we probably want to play... Oh, no, wait. Broker. Okay. So yeah, we probably want to play with broker. Probably open broker. And what is going to activate enlightenment? Tea house? Okay, so we can expect that to come online. Yeah, I think broker for sure. We could tax something. Make our lives a little bit easier in tax cavalry. Not have to worry about that. I mean, anything we tax is a little bit more likely to affect our opponent than us. So what now? I get a second broker. We unfortunately cannot do the same. They did not play their broker, so they probably have... They obviously had an estate. Maybe that's not obvious, but it's pretty likely that they had an estate. So they probably have broker... like, broker estate... some... maybe 2 estates. I don't know. I don't love taking an improve because I don't really want to be in debt. Oh, League of Shopkeepers also means broker is going to be potentially better. And make it non-terminal, so that's something to look out for. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tax something. Tea house, maybe? Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. Like, really? Come on! Well, this game's shot already. Oh my god. Do we even trash? Like, we do want another broker, and trashing copper isn't helping that much unless we're in... Unless tea house, I guess, I mean, maybe nobody picks up a tea house because it's taxed. I kind of doubt that, though. This is awful. The order is coin first, right? I really don't know what to do. Guess I'm gonna tax Humble Castle. I don't fucking know. Oh boy. So we have 4 coins down there. If we draw, we might still only hit 3. I do want the favors. Pickaxe? I don't know. You get to 5 favors. Oh yeah, that only takes 2 plays. They should attack broker again. I'm gonna be really sad if they do. Yeah. This is so messed up. Yeah, I'm just so far behind. I do want more favors, but I think I need to try to follow suit on this cobbler business. No. Come on. God. I guess we could buy a cavalry. If it gets the cobbler into play, it's probably worth it. It didn't. What the fuck? Why? Why is it like this? I guess we... I don't really want to broker a broker. I mean, I should probably have already resigned. This is also stupid. Does this work? Yeah, we... I think we just take the favors and... Getting another cobbler now doesn't make a ton of sense. Could just take another broker. That's probably correct. I guess if we broker for favors and then buy a cavalry, that's not too bad. I got hammer. Oh my god. That's just way too good. Well, we're going to be stuck with not very many brokers, that's for sure. Maybe we can do some kind of sneaky pilot thing here. It's hard to imagine, but maybe. This hammer. Oh my god. Staff too? Jesus. All right. I should have resigned a long time ago, but it's atrocious. All right. So here, the only trashing is rats. So in other words, there's no trashing. Turn 1 desert guides to skip a 2-coin hand would normally sound good, but we do have bauble and supplies. Bauble can get us more desert guides, so it seems pretty good. I think I like bauble paddock. We can eventually draw a lot of cards here with paddock destrier. Well, this looks good. We go buy coin, we have 5 coins, and we could buy like a bauble or supplies and a destrier. Yeah, that looks good. I think one more bauble, and then we'll go for supplies. This looks like a good time. Desert Guide's not a great time because we are discarding into the shuffle, but it's a pretty crap hand otherwise. Oh, that wasn't a lot better, admittedly. There's nothing really that we want to top deck, so I guess we'll take favor. Unless we wanted to top deck a warehouse? Hmm. We could also just go coin in favor and buy a warehouse. I think that's pretty reasonable. Like right now, this is not the point in our shuffle where we super need warehouse. Hey. Man, Desert Guards would be good here if it wasn't for us already seeing our good cards. It's annoying. All right, we can get 3 Destriers and top deck them all. That's pretty good. No, we can't top deck them all. Yes, we can. Wait, do we even need the favor? Sorry, the coin. 3, 2, 1. No. Wow, we still managed not to find all 3 estates. Incredible. What we have down there is copper, estate, and I don't know. I'm thinking about discarding the horse in the expectation that we don't need it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, it was 2 coppers. We just take the 3 Destriers. We could use more buys. I don't love getting Skulk for that purpose. It's only slightly better than Bauble in terms of money density, and it's also a terminal, which I mean isn't going to matter for very much longer, but. We could also consider getting a province. Or a potion. Potion probably makes more sense. Potion double Destrier. Pick up another buy a little bit later. Because we're gonna stop, it's gonna stop being cheap to buy. Well, the vineyard will be cheap, but the other stuff won't. Guess we get the last Destrier anyway. We discarded 2 coppers in an estate. So we have a copper down there. Oh, we have another bauble. We want to see that for sure. Well, fine. All right, so we're going to get a vineyard. We're going to top deck a destrier. Do we just take a province, or do we want another paddock? I mean, the paddock, extra paddock will help power up the vineyards. I think I'll take another paddock. Not top decked, though. We have an estate on top. I don't think it makes sense to... Okay. Yeah, I thought I had that well in hand. I like hitting the early bauble there. I mean, I did have a 2-5, which was really good, to be fair. Okay. Cathedral, Battle Plan, and Silk Merchant? Ah, we can't open with all of those things. It's a problem. That, Not buying Cathedral turn 1 feels really bad. I don't think we do it. Fishing village. Interesting. I'm wondering about, now that they have not taken Battle Plan anyway, and I don't have to worry about getting rotated off of me, I'm wondering about Guard Dog. Guard Dog will activate and draw a bunch of cards. We will, of course, want fishing villages. And we'll definitely want Battle Plan. Wishing Well is also pretty good. Tent is interesting, maybe. I think I'm gonna go for the Guard Dog. If only I could receive tribute. Probably this is Silk Merchant. Because it would be good to get plus buy now. Good. I did not want to draw the Guard Dog there. Alright. Fishing Village. It could be double Fishing Village. Maximize our chances of finding one. Nice. The fact that there's no attacks on the board other than the stuff in the clashes pile definitely lowers the priority of getting battle plan if you're not opening it. I doubt that it's going to make sense to like never play with it, but get the tent. Okay, so we can have 7 coins or we can have 8 coins. Do we care about that? Because otherwise it might be nice to have the fishing village is split up, unless we're going to buy another one, which we certainly could. We probably want another silk merchant. It'd be nice to get to receive tribute. I'd be willing to buy a copper to make that happen. Well, I guess 3 buys doesn't give me enough for that, actually. So maybe that's not worth worrying about yet. Getting to Hill Fort would be really good. If we take a battle plan and they rotate, we can also rotate, but we don't. We also have control over this pile. So I kind of like doing that. So I'm thinking fishing village battle plan. Tent would give us more money, admittedly. Yeah, it's tricky. But I think I'm going to go with that. I also wouldn't mind taking a garrison if they don't rotate. Okay. I think I'm just going to take the Hill Fort. And we've got money. We could buy a silver. We could go Silk Merchant Hill Fort. Does Silk Merchant Hill Fort get us to receive tribute? 3 buys and a Hill Fort gain. It does. Why would that matter? Oh, I see. And now the question is, if 7 coins right now, We can gain something with the hill fort that gives us money. We could potentially rotate with battle plan once or twice to get to I mean, our opponent doesn't have a battle plan yet. It might be more in our interest not to bother just yet. What would we want? Gladiator would get us double hill fort, receive tribute. I think I like that. Oh, wait. Whoops. Not double hill fort. Just kidding. Huh. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the gladiator. I didn't need the money. My bad. But what do I want? I could take another battle plan. And then another battle plan off the receive tribute, and just to have kind of a lock on that. Oh, god damn it, no. I'm very bad at this. I did need the money. I need to buy copper. Copper, receive tribute. Okay. Battle plan. Wild hunt. And I mean, honestly, we could use the money from Oasis. I guess we can gain that sort of thing. Maybe Wishing Well is better, and we can gain that sort of thing off of Hill Fort. All right. So we have two battle plans. We can double rotate into Warlord and potentially get like 3 Warlords. Although we don't have, unfortunately, we don't have the guaranteed Gladiator reveal this time around. Oh, we do with Wishing Well? Okay. Okay. Oh, we can also just gain the last battle plan. That seems like a fine thing to do. would like to preserve my villagers if possible. 4 copper, so I still have 1 copper down here. I have a fishing village, I have the guard dog. Fishing village, guard dog, silk merchant. No, fishing village, silk merchant, copper, hill fort, and I don't know. Battle plan? Hey, let's go. This order doesn't matter unless we can reduce our hand size later, so do that. Don't want to rotate. Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about rotating Gladiator to Fortune. Huh. I still don't think I want to do that. Because I want the Warlords. Alright, so 10. We buy a Warlord. Buy, receive, tribute. I think the issue we're going to run into is that our fishing village situation is going to get awkward soon. But I think I think it's worth. I mean, we could just take a silver. We get us to 12. Gladiator would get us to 13. None of that really matters that I can see. I'm just going to take the fishing village. And so we buy Warlord, receive tribute, Warlord, Stronghold, and I guess Oasis. I think I prefer that to Root Cellar anyway. I guess we could take another guard dog, but I think this is fine. Alright, they're gonna get their 2 warlords in a second here. Presumably. I don't really think there was any way to prevent that, unfortunately. It does mean we get first crack at Fortune, though. Actually, if we had gotten to 13 coins with the Gladiator, I suppose there was, like, we would have had the option to do, like, copper receive tribute Fortune or something, but then we don't get our 2 warlords. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I could have also rotated back around to Garrison instead of taking a Stronghold. Stronghold's okay. We can still do that. And potentially, like, Hill Fort the garrisons this turn. That seems alright. We are going to run into trouble with villages, as I said. That's going to be the real limiting factor. Gonna have to trash silk merchants at some point, presumably. Which is obviously awkward when Cathedral's the only option to do it. Although if we get the duration draw set up, it won't be so bad. Wow. Are they going to double receive tribute? I guess so. Well, I don't really care about losing out on the stronghold split. Couldn't do that. All right. It would be nice to get that garrison into play. I don't know how realistic that is. I mean, I guess we could play Hill Fort terminally. Don't love that. Let's see, we have a fishing village, we have another battle plan, we have another silk merchant. I'd love to see the battle plan. Oh, we should rotate the gladiators. I almost forgot. Oh, putting this garrison in hand won't help to activate. Yeah, never mind. We do have our Oasis down there, so if we play Silk Merchant, Oasis. So we don't need the Warlord. Then we can do Garrison, Little Fort, Hard Action. We want... We probably want the money from Gladiator or Stronghold. That'll get us to 12, which would be enough for Silk Merchant Fortune. Yeah, that looks good. Draws 9 cards from Garrison. Wait, oh, because of the double receive tribute. Yeah. All right, now the question, do we trash a Silk Merchant or do we trash a Fishing Village? Odds are actually kind of low. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the double receive tribute on my turn, but I didn't have the garrison, to be fair. It's probably going to have to be Silk Merchant. I'm going to need the villager, I think. Oh, sure. Normally with Cathedral that might not be the play, but you know, we've got all this duration draw and we don't want to spend the terminal space on guard dogs, so yeah, free draw, take it. Oh, we've got that extra battle plan now too. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. You played both of your warlords? Whoa! All right. Next turn, we're going. Guess we don't necessarily want to trash any of our good action cards. Not see that one coming. Mason Estate. What is happening? Are you buying? Okay. So I guess we do trash the copper. It's got to be correct. I mean, I guess like their plan must be to try to win this turn. So we got to score this turn. Means we probably want to hang on to, or we want to keep territory on top, and rotating fortune isn't doing anything, so. Get the garrison in play. We don't have an estate. It would be good to have one estate. We can do that off the Wild Hunt, though. Take another Wishing Well and another Oasis. That's inoffensive enough. I don't want to lower the Silk Merchants right now. Okay. Go ahead and play... Well, if we want to play the Gladiator, we should leave the Warlord in hand. 3 actions to go. We could consider playing our own Warlord, double playing our own Warlord. We think we're going to win next turn, but I don't know that I'm so confident in that. Wild Hunt for points. Gladiator Stronghold for coins. We'd only have 2 buys. That would be enough for province territory, which might be enough. Stop a pile out. Yeah. I think I'm willing to... Actually, it would be enough. Have I even done the math? 10, 11, 12, 24 minus 8. Yeah. Um, 22 minus 8. I mean, we could just take double province, right? Worth 1. Yeah, I guess there's not much reason to... not do that. It's a lot of gains. There's the 2 hill forts, so they've still got to get 6 gains. They can't receive tribute for Fishing Village. They can't receive tribute for Silk Merchant while getting enough buys. So I'm not really sure what the play is. I guess if I wasn't going to get territory, I should have rotated off of it. And I guess it wouldn't really matter, though. They'd just be able to rotate right back. There's only Archer and territory left. I mean, there'd be an outside chance it would matter, but pretty outside. But I thought I was going to get territory. They can receive tribute for Tent, but that doesn't really help. them. And there's no other pile that's low enough that receive tributes doing the work. So I don't know. Maybe I should have played that Warlord, right? Like, I might have a win here. I mean, not playing the Warlord can potentially draw me more cards with battle plan. 3 card. Well, I guess that's break even, actually. 3 battle plans versus not having the Warlord and drawing 2 cards is the same amount. They have 4 buys. I mean, I guess the other thing is that they are, if they spend all their coffers and then double the 17 to 34. Oh, interesting. I don't think I can quad, but I wouldn't rule it out. They lowered tents. That seems insane. I'm only down by 4 points. I was really expecting them to buy Double Province Duchy, and then it would have been pretty hard for me to pile. As it is... Wait. Where's my... I just didn't play the Warlord? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I thought I had... I was like, oh, I can play both of my Warlords, and then I just... Oh, what the fuck? Alright, so... Trashing Estate makes territory worse. Trashing Copper makes our... I think it's Estate. Like, can we just go for, Province... So we planned a Hill Fort for Silk Merchant Fishing Village, and then we want to buy Province, Double Fishing Village Tent. That's got to be doable. Despite my major screw-up. Could be Fishing Village to hand. Seems pretty reasonable. Would be nice to discard Province with this Oasis, but... Thank God. I suppose technically... No, it doesn't matter. Alright, we have... Gonna need the buys. We know this. What do we have down here? I mean, we know what we discarded with Oasis, so that would be easier. We've seen all of our battle plans. We've seen all of our fishing villages. We've seen our hill forts. We have another Warlord. We have our garrison. Oh my god, my wishes have been on point. Okay, now I need to know exactly what this card is. It's probably a copper. We probably haven't trashed... Oh, no, wait, we discarded a copper. It's a province. On point. Okay. Should have played one of these before, but whatever. So now we drew a copper. We have province. Silk Merchant down there. We need 4 buys. We have 3 buys. Okay. And so we don't need to play the Silk Merchant. We can just go... the Garrison, Gladiator, Revealing, Warlord, I guess, whatever. And Stronghold. And we can actually just empty the provinces. I thought that might be possible. All right, I probably played that slower than I needed to. Hi. Well, I definitely did a good job of trying to throw the game at least a little bit there, but by forgetting to play that Warlord, but worked out anyway. All right, very vanilla kingdom here, or at least there's no extra stuff. Steward, upgrade, trashing. This is another board. Oh, no, wait. Aristocrat. Okay, so there's a little bit of plus actions, but not much. I'm thinking we open Silk Merchant, Steward, and to get upgrade, and then we can do some amount of upgrading Silk Merchants to get more villagers. The downside of that is that it's all, well, I guess Nomads is also plus buy, and the Nomads can also be upgraded. Silver. Interesting. What is the reasoning? I will go ahead and spend a coffer on upgrade, I think. Yeah, because next turn if we're playing the Steward, not hitting 5. I don't... well... upgrading estate is not bad. We can get an aristocrat off of that. We can get an aristocrat now, though, actually. Should be another Silk Merchant, I think. This isn't great. Kind of overlooked Sheepdog, but Sheepdog should be good here. I think I'm willing to spend a coffer on a Sheepdog. I think I'm gonna go Silk Merchant to upgrade. Well, okay. Just take another upgrade or another Silk Merchant. Probably taking the Silk Merchant is better. At some point, it makes sense to take a cartographer instead of an upgrade, but I don't think we're at that point yet. I want to trash all my Silk Merchants. Another Sheepdog, I think. Wouldn't mind trashing an upgrade here. Wouldn't be my preferred choice. Do we want Horde? Don't know. Don't think so. Think about improve maybe as well. It's good for some late game control potentially. Wow, they're sitting on 4 upgrades? That's a lot. Actually, what if we do Nomads, Silk Merchant? I would like to upgrade that Nomads. I think I'm going to lead with a Silk Merchant for draw. Whoa, okay. Well, yeah, that's really annoying. We don't really have anything good to turn this into. I don't really need another upgrade right now. We could take a cartographer. Sure, draw it, whatever. All right. Being said, I do want another Nomads. I think like adding these to the deck is useful. It's just not useful when we don't see it until the end of the shuffle. Like another Silk Merchant, I guess, and another Sheepdog. Oh, maybe that was lowering piles too much. I wasn't really paying enough attention to that. Yeah. I mean, there was a world where they just run into a bunch of states and golds and they don't have a turn, but that didn't happen. And they just gained... Yeah, I just blew the game. Okay. My bad. I mean, They probably should have dudded, given the composition of their deck, but they didn't. This is actually ridiculous. Like, they managed to find 4 sheepdogs and then, like, upgrade all the estates. Oh. Didn't actually have gains? Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. All right. We probably need to take a duchy. Very much like to upgrade this nomads. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still in a rough spot. I think we did need the horde, as it turns out. There's still maybe some chance that they just dud. Like this could be not having a great turn. Whoa. Okay. Let's lead with the Silk Merchant. So what would we need to win? We go Nomads to upgrade. Aristocrat to Silk Merchant. And then we buy Province Estate. We can also upgrade Silk Merchant to Duchy. Yeah, I think I mostly got outplayed there and am fortunate to come away from that with a win. I do think like there was some risk that kingsSkort was taking on in the end game, but I still think mostly I deserve to lose. / kingsSkort deserved to win. Okay, so yeah, Forager into credit. Oh my god, okay. Well, we're gonna get the Forager. They go for the Catacombs. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Catacombs versus Quartermaster versus Witch. I don't think it's Witch. Quartermaster. Catacombs is going to do more to get us to Quartermaster than the other way around, I would say. So it probably is Quartermaster. I mean, Catacombs. Hammer. No. Please let my forger be bottom decked. Jeez, really? Come on! Second forger is reasonable for sure. Would also be good to get a crossroads to have some plus actions. I'll take the crossroads. It's not going to be trash any estates. And then we didn't get any plus buy, but forger has plus buy. So do we need another catacombs? I'm less into quartermaster with the hammer in my deck. Haunted Woods could be pretty painful and doesn't draw things dead. We don't get the loot, but I'm gonna take another forger now, I think. Puzzle box is pretty good too. Oh, insignia is actually quite good. Yeah, like if you know you have that other catacombs, Optic Crossroads sure looks good. Yeah. They've gotten to trash 3 cards with Forager. I have gotten to trash none, which means that, kind of independent of my decision making, I'm behind, despite the hammer pull. I'm down to take one more Haunted Woods here, and then flagship, maybe? Oh my gosh. Let's go flagship. All right, can I please see my crossroads? Yeah, Crossroads does somewhat offset the Haunted Woods attack, but, I mean, you still got the curses, so... Oh, and they've trashed 2 estates. My god, they are going for those catacombs. No, I cannot. Man. What is even the value of drawing with the catacombs? That we can hit 5. Hell. Alright, it is probably time to take one more catacombs. Or, well, we could take another crossroads. Go crossroads credit for catacombs. We take 4 debt, but I don't know how much that really matters. Okay. I guess this isn't so bad. If we see Haunted Woods, we can discard it and play it with Orb. Same with Forager. It would be, you know, it would be nice. I mean, I guess we did get to play the Foragers last turn, but it would be nice to sometimes, other than that one time, get to play our non-terminal cards. Oh boy. We've got 2 crossroads down there. I think I'm going to take a flagship. Good credit for something again. I'm just worried about having too many damn catacombs in the deck. But I mean, in theory, you can trash them with Forager. Whatever. Gotta watch out for piles too. I don't think it makes sense to trigger this shuffle. Hard to see that. Wait, they didn't have a Haunted Woods in play? Oh, I thought they did. Shit. Wait, they did have a Haunted Woods in play. Oh, I didn't buy anything. Ah. Whoops. But yeah, we needed better draws here. We have so many actions in our deck that we've just like never played or almost never played. Insignia has definitely been putting in work. kingsSkort mostly does not have this problem. God damn it! I think it's better to Catacombs than Flagship. Jeez. Oh my god! We want... Surely we want... Both of our crossroads? Really? And they don't have a Haunted Woods in play, so we can't top deck all this shit. Oh my god. This is so ridiculous. Maybe if I buy flagships somehow it will do anything. They honestly should have a win at this point. Like, you buy a couple catacombs and some crossroads, and you forage some catacombs to gain crossroads. Yeah. Oh, yeah, fries goat too. Oops. Jeez. All right. Well, last one. If I win, I think it'll be very difficult for me not to promote. If I lose, then it'll still be kind of difficult, but not as difficult. Yeah, that's my informative comment on the situation. Okay, wow. I have seen captains as sad as this, but somehow, I don't know, like, somehow it seems sadder when there's literally no actions, not even unplayable ones. There is plus actions with delay. You can like play Margraves and Hunting Grounds and Scholars with the plus bot A. So I think it is worth building somewhat. Take a rope. And then the question is, do we bonfire? Bonfire isn't going to help us hit 5 very much. We could take a silver. We could take a supplies. Supplies has some anti-synergy with the Margrave attack, but it's not too bad. And that's another thing we can delay, is the horses. Potentially. Yeah, I think I like supplies. Okay, so next turn we're guaranteed to hit 5, so I think I'm down to bonfire here. It would be nice if we had drawn the rope as well, but can't have everything. War chest first. Oh, we still didn't find the rope. I'm going with Margrave. Alright, let's take another supplies. Now, do we play the horse? I think so. This could be hunting grounds already. We could get our own war chest. The problem is with war chest, I mean, I guess war chest can gain like ropes and stuff. We could take a quarry. Quarry with war chest is good, but then I think we want the quarry first. I'd like to get another rope. It does mean not taking a war chest, though. I don't think that's worth it. Oh, I didn't notice they had the quarry in hand. Whoops. Alright, well, I'll take another Margrave. Do we want another war chest? Or are we just gonna go like want to go like hunting grounds Margrave? We could also get another bonfire. Another bonfire would be good. Margrave, excellent. I did not want to discard into that shuffle. Okay, this should be like... We could get that additional rope. We could bonfire again. Hunting grounds, bonfire, supplies. There's some argument for prioritizing Margrave over hunting grounds for the buys. Rope can also give buys, but like in the immediate sense. Really want another bonfire. I think I'll do hunting ground supplies. We're surely getting Margraved here. Not entirely clear that we should discard the war chest, but I'm going to. I guess I'll name hunting grounds. I think I've trashed a lot more copper than kingsSkort. Getting a scholar would or two would also not be bad. Like if we can delay the scholars, right? You start from a 3-card hand and then you discard and draw 7. You do discard the horses though. This is nice. Getting the quarry and the war chest on the turn when we have fewer buys. Alright, definitely going to pick up another Margrave. Wondering about another war chest. Like, I think we're getting to the point where our draw is going to be good enough. We should add more payload. I'm just not sure if war chest is the right payload to add. War chest can gain Marchlands, though. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm down for it. I guess we discard the hunting grounds. An interesting situation. Okay. I think we don't play this horse and we plan to delay the horse. Oh, we didn't draw the rope. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. And it's not terrible, but it's bad. Okay, how many delays are we gonna buy? 2 for like horse hunting grounds. I'm thinking about Marchland. Marchland gives us another buy. Well, we could just discard 1 Margrave and then delay the other one, or discard one. I don't know. Maybe I should take Margrave. Well, Margrave's cheaper. How many Margraves do we want? Or how many delay? Like, I think it'd be nice to delay all 4 of these things. We have 3 buys now. We get another Marchland, we get 4 buys, and we can do that. And if they name Marchland, then we can just take another Margrave. I think I want that anyway. Discarding this doesn't really do anything. Amusingly, my Marchlands are both worth 0 VP. I think I'm going to name Marchland. Trashing hunting grounds for duchy. What? That is pretty unexpected. Should I name duchy? I can just take gardens. Okay, so we prefer to play the Margraves more frequently. So use one of my terminals to play Margrave. We triggered a shuffle, we drew and discarded a Marchland, and that's it. So we have 6 cards to draw. Drawing the Marchland does give us more coins. It may not be worth it. Relative to just having the horse. We can discard that anyway. Yeah. We're surely going to name Marchland. Getting 1 more hunting grounds, I think, is pretty reasonable, but it is cheaper than duchy, so maybe we do just take duchy. Alright, now I'm down to take another hunting grounds. Okay, so we have 5 buys. We're going to delay hunting grounds, we're going to delay a Margrave, we're going to delay a horse. We're going to buy a Marchland. Discard 2. Delay another horse. Buy another Marchland. Delay another horse. One, two, three, four. To worry a little bit about piles. I don't think we're going to have the ability to pile out here. I am, like, gaining Margrave. They do have, they presumably have the quarry, but maybe they don't. They didn't play it. If they do have the quarry, then it would cost them 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. So 25 minus whatever they can discard. It's kind of a lot of money. I'm going to name duchy. Gardens, okay, so they're not going for it. Hopefully they can't empty the Marchlands. I really would be surprised if they could, in what they just did. I can empty the Marchlands and trash a hunting grounds for estates. I think I might have a pile out opportunity. So I do have the rope in play. I can get one more Marchland. I'd rather, well, I guess it would make it easier for me to pile, but I don't know if I'll have the points in that line. I can see why they would be scared to take another Marchland, because it lowers piles. Although not in a way that matters too much in terms of gains, but in terms of money to empty. Oh, okay. All right. A lot of cards in our discard. I think. Do we need all the buys we can get? Probably. All right, let's count this. 6, 7 plus 6. So 10, 16, 17, 22 coins. We have 14 points right now. Our Marchlands are worth, so 3, 4, 8, 9 is going to be a bump, so that's going to be give us 4 points plus 3 points is 7 points, and then all we need to do is empty the estates. I think we've got this. I'll play the quarry. Just in case. And we do have the buys. I can't name both estate and supplies. Doesn't matter what you do, I don't think. Oh, I can buy a province. How about that? Oh, okay. That was a very interesting kingdom. Yeah. So, like, I think, so I was up by 2. I'll just Look at the standings again. So, yeah, I'm now at 22 wins. So, Knave would need to go 6-0 in his last match to time me, at which point he would win on the tiebreaker. So, hopefully he doesn't do that. kingsSkort, just, win a game. That's all we need from you. Yeah, if to get 22 wins and not promote would be extremely distressing. But stranger things have happened, so we'll see what happens. I don't know when that match is taking place. I have commentated in some similar positions in the past. Maybe I'll do that if I have the time. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will be back for more, or with more Dominion, with the World Cup, which is getting started shortly. So yeah, until then.